Hey guys, you guys are gonna be seeing this a little bit later, but for me, It's July 3rd. Oh my God, I'm in the future. I mean June 3rd. I found these at Walmart today when I was looking on the pen section, and these seem to be new. I didn't see them when I picked up the Stapler ones, and I really like a really good gel pen, especially when they're advertising that it's quick dry. They have a bigger pack of these. I think there's 4 in the pack. This is a 2-pack. There's a 4-pack, and I want to say that there was a 6, but I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like these or not, so I'm just gonna get the little one to test out and show you guys as I go. What I noticed first is they have blue and black ink at the store, and at the top of the ones that are the 4-pack, they have it in the color at the top here. So in the 4-pack, it's black here, and it says black ink, and then they have a blue tab that says blue ink, which I think is really nice, especially when you're looking to get a certain kind of pen. The comfort grip on these so far seems really nice. I don't know how it's actually going to feel, but it says 0.7 millimeter tip, which is standard for gel pens. It looks really sharp. It looks nice. It looks really, really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and open these up. With you guys. I always hate opening these because sometimes the package doesn't want to open. And that seemed to be kind of the case here. So I'm just going to keep one. And the tip does not have a protective ball on it. This feels, let me see if I have one. Yeah, I do. So I have the InkJoy. These are the Papermate InkJoy gel pens. I'm going to do these comparing these two because this InkJoy is so popular and I love it so much. And my husband loves it too. My husband's left-handed, so I'm going to try to compare these two with each other so that we get a good idea of how each one works or how this works in comparison to this one. Because sometimes the InkJoy, these seem to be a little bit cheaper than the InkJoy, but let's see how they put them. So the difference is automatically the size and the barrel and how it's shaped. I would say this one's thinner by a little margin, but thinner enough that you can feel the difference in your hand. Also, it's a little heavier than the InkJoy. So the colors are actually more sharp on the barrel of the Sharpie than the other one, than the InkJoy, because this one seems to be kind of translucent, so you can see like how much ink you have left, where this one is just completely black. You can't see the inside. The comfort grip on the InkJoy is not so much a comfort grip, I would say, as opposed to the one on the Sharpie. This one just feels more luxurious in your hand. Not really sure 100% why. Maybe it's because of the heaviness, but the grip seems to be more, it lends more to my hand, but I think this might cause some fatigue because of how the ridges are here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see it. But there's ridges on the grip, which if you're holding it for a long time, might start to make, especially because I hold my pen in a very weird, I'll say a weird way, but like, I'm not left-handed, but like this, where it's against my my ring finger down here. So I think it might have an indent for that, where the InkJoy never really does unless I'm writing for a very long time. But like I said, this one feels a little more luxurious. When you get the InkJoy, there's always a little plastic thing on the tip. I've used this one obviously, but you have to pull it off before ink can flow through it. There was nothing, and I'm going to go ahead and put the InkJoy away. There was nothing like that on this one. I'll show you this one. Wait, maybe there is. It's sticky. Huh. It's not like a cap that you can just pull off. It's like a glue dot that they put on it. I'm going to take the other one. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, there's like a glue dot on it, but it's not like the other one on the Inkjoy where you can just like snap it off. It's kind of gluey, so never mind that. So there is a protective layer on it in case, you know, you're trying to travel with it when it's brand new. Price point, before I even start, well, actually, let me get the Inkjoy back out because I'm going to do an ink test. The price point for the 2-pack was $2.98. I think the 2-pack of the Inkjoy, the 2-pack of the Sharpie was $2.98, and the Inkjoy is usually about $3 and some cents, so, or $3.98 or something like that for a 2-pack. So this one is definitely cheaper. The 4-pack was $6, and then I think they had a 6-pack that was a little bit more. Where the 4-pack, I think the 4-pack of the Inkjoy is about the same. So I mean, it's negligible difference in price. So let's go ahead and test this out. And you guys know I like to use the thinnest paper possible when testing it, because that helps me decide if it's going to really ghost or bleed through. So we're going to start with the Inkjoy first. It's because this is one that everybody knows, everybody loves. And this is exactly the same. So the Inkjoy, of course, is very smooth, no skipping. On the back, you do have some ghosting, a lot of ghosting actually. That's the back of the page, but no real bleed through. And this is why people love it. I'm going to try to do my best as a left-handed here because I'm right-handed, but I'm just going to take it off camera and just write something. Forgive how horrible this is going to look. But okay, so it's left-handed. I have nothing on my fingers. It didn't smear as I was going. Okay, so we're going to try the Sharpie one. Okay, so this is the... Oh, wow. Okay, there's already a difference. Okay. So, I don't know if you can see. When I started the S here, the ink did not flow. And this could be because I only started using it, but it's a very, very thin line that comes up. This does not feel like a gel pen. This feels like it writes with a roller ball, and it sounds like it does too. I don't know if you can catch that when I do this. It kind of feels like that, and it sounds like it, and it, I don't know, it just is really strange, because with this one, it does sound scratchier. It doesn't have that like pull like a roller ball does, but this one, it definitely has a pull, and I can feel when I'm coming up, like it scratches in a terrible way. Let me see how it will do lefty. Yes, you need to write a longer word so I can try. See, this is like, I don't know how you guys are writing like that to get like deep smudges on things, but no, there's no smudging. I just like made a line at the bottom, but these were not my favorites. I have to tell you guys, I don't really care. I will use them because I have them, but I'm gonna get another piece of paper and try this, because like maybe is it my head? Like I feel like maybe it's in my head somehow. Okay, sorry if that bothers you, but Yeah, it feels more like yeah, it feels more and writes more like I'm writing with a ballpoint or roller ball point pen for the Sharpie. And it feels heavier. The ink is nice. The ink is pretty nice. I don't like how the ink comes out though. The ink feels really thick. Yeah, I don't think this is not going to be a pen that I personally will will be reaching for. And I'm kind of disappointed in that. I'm also at the same time glad that I didn't buy the bigger pack of them like I was going to. But this is the difference. Hold on. I'm gonna take one of these. I'm gonna write my name because they are this. They say they're the same millimeter, but to me, it doesn't look like it. Does that look like they're the same millimeter? I think maybe the Inkjoy nib or the top is a little bit more fine than this one, which makes it look, I don't know though. I don't know. It could just be me being weird, but this one looks thicker and this one looks a little bit thinner. But honestly, I can't say, you know, this is a good pen. It doesn't smear, it doesn't smudge. It does what it says. But I don't think I'll be reaching for it in the medium. It does say here on the back that they have a fine tip and a bold. The fine tip will be 0.5 and the bold will be 1. But I didn't see either one of these. I just saw the medium one. So maybe you can find the other ones at like a craft store or online somewhere if you want to try those. Honestly, I might just give these to my husband. I'm not really, let me put one down so you guys have something to look at, but I'm not really thrilled with these. I think he will be. These are the kind of pens he likes. So if you like that rollerball feeling, that sound of a ballpoint, and it feels like there is one, I'm not sure why or how, but it feels like that. If that's something that you like and have been looking for in a gel pen, definitely this would work for you. If you want something a little bit more budget friendly that compares to the Inkjoy gel pens, this is one for you. But honestly, for me, I would rather just shell out the extra $1 for the Inkjoy pens. These are nice, but they're not awesome. I'm not gonna give them some spectacular review because they are what they are, you know, and they're good for what they are, but kind of disappointed. Anyway, if you guys have any other questions, comments, or know of any other box store, drugstore kind of stationery like this that you want me to try out, let me know. I'll be more than happy to look into them. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.